Two gunshots in a quiet city pushed the world into war.
Welcome to Jim Repost. I'm James, and today we look at the morning a single decision changed the course of history.
Europe in the summer of 1914 was not peaceful. It was quiet. Cities were busy, trains moved normally, and newspapers spoke more about politics than war. Most people believed tensions between nations would remain arguments between diplomats. In Sarajevo, the morning began like any other. Shopkeepers opened their doors, pedestrians crossed the street, and horse carriages moved through the city. Nothing suggested history would soon turn here. Scattered along the roadside stood a few young men pretending to be ordinary citizens. They waited separately, watching the road with nervous patience. The Austro-Hungarian soldiers walked nearby. Their presence was meant to reassure the public. Instead, it reminded some residents that the empire ruled over people who did not wish to be ruled. Crowds slowly gathered. They had come to see the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, who was visiting the city with his wife Sophie. For the empire, the visit was routine, a display of authority and stability. For a small group of nationalists, it was opportunity. When the motorcade entered the street, the open-top cars moved slowly so the public could see Archduke clearly. People watched politely, some waved cautiously, others simply observed in silence. Among the crowd, one of the waiting conspirators felt his courage fade as the car approached. He did nothing. Another watched the moment pass. Then a third stepped forward. He threw a bomb toward the Archduke's car. The device struck the vehicle and bounced beneath the following car before exploding. Smoke filled the streets. People shouted, soldiers rushed forward. The Archduke's car accelerated away. The assassination had failed. Despite the chaos, the Archduke insisted on continuing his visit. At City Hall, he spoke calmly, even joking about the attack. Officials believed the danger had passed, but the plan was not finished. After the ceremony, the Archduke decided to visit those injured in the explosion. The route was changed. Oh no! Meanwhile, one conspirator stood outside a small shop, convinced the opportunity was gone. Then the Archduke's car turned onto the wrong street. The car stopped to reverse, but the car halted beside a young man coincidentally. Gavrilo Princip, bad boy. For a brief moment, none of them moved. Then the man stepped forward and fired twice. One bullet struck the Archduke, the second struck his wife. The street froze in disbelief before panic followed. Soldiers shouted. Civilians scattered. The car sped away, but the wounds were fatal. Within minutes, the heir to an empire was dying. News spread first through Sarajevo, then beyond it. Telegram stations transmitted urgent messages across Europe. Government did not yet see war, only crisis. But alliances waited beneath the surface. As reports reached capitals, nations began to consider their obligations. A conflict in the Balkans risked involving far more than the Balkans. Leaders gathered around tables, believing strong words could prevent escalation. Yet, each decision was made with the expectation that others might act first. Austria-Hungary prepared demands. Serbia prepared defense. Germany offered support. Russia prepared protection. No one declared war yet, but all prepared for it. Gavrilo Princip was only 19 years old when he shot the Archduke. Thin, tuberculosis-stricken, quiet, he did not look like someone who would reshape the 20th century. He believed he was striking a blow for freedom, for a unified Slavic nation free from imperial control, but he did not control what came next. Revolutions can ignite moments. They can also ignite empires. In Vienna, the reaction was not grief, it was fury. Officials did not see a lone assassin, they saw Serbia. To them, the assassination proved what they already feared, that Serbian nationalism threatened the stability of the empire. Some leaders had long believed that war with Serbia was inevitable. Now they believe it was justified. Austria-Hungary did not move alone. Germany offered unconditional support, a promise historians would later call the blank check. It was a dangerous assurance. It signaled that no matter how severe Austria's response, Germany would stand behind it. Nearly a month after the assassination, Austria-Hungary delivered an ultimatum to Serbia. Its demands were harsh and intentional. They required Serbia to allow Austrian officials to participate in investigation inside Serbia territory. It was a demand no sovereign nation could fully accept. Serbia agreed to most conditions, but not all. For Austria-Hungary, partial acceptance was not enough. Russia, viewing itself as protector of Slavic nations, prepared to support Serbia. Germany warned Russia to stand down. France reaffirmed its alliance with Russia. Each mobilization triggered another. And once mobilization is ordered, it could not easily be reversed. Race schedules were war plans. Troop movements were mathematical, precise, timed, and irreversible. By early August 1914, diplomacy collapsed. Germany declared war on Russia, then on France. But to reach France quickly, Germany marched through Belgium. Britain, bound by treaty to protect Belgian neutrality, entered the war. The shots in Sarajevo lasted seconds, yet they activated fears, promises, and plans built over decades. Within weeks, diplomacy would give way to battlefields. The world had not chosen war in a single decision. It had stepped into it. Then mobilization orders followed. Soldiers reported to railway stations carrying equipment for what they believed would be a short campaign. Families waved goodbye without understanding they were witnessing the end of peace. Across Europe, trains filled with troops. Armies marched toward borders, each government claiming it was acting only in defense, but every movement forced another nation to respond. Preparation became momentum. Momentum became inevitability. Many leaders believed the war would be short. They imagined a quick victory, a demonstration of strength. Few anticipated trenches stretching across continents. Few imagined years of industrial slaughter. Gavrilo Princip believed he was firing at an empire. He did not know he was firing at a century. Within 4 years, millions would be dead, empires would collapse, borders would be redrawn, and the world would never again believe that war could be contained.